Hello. I haven't done this in a while, have I? Excuse me for the weird setup. I still haven't really quite found the perfect spot to film videos in my flat. I'm here to do another vlog because I thought it would be really interesting to just kind of do a check-in video to see how I'm doing now that I've done this big thing and moved to the UK from Austria, which is where I'm originally from. I mainly wanted to do this because I think people usually focus on two parts of someone's career or journey, which is the beginning, like the big leap, and then the success, like the moment of success, but never the weird in between. It's been really odd. Moving here was really like a big step. I'm risking a lot, pursuing the arts is not something very safe to do. And I come from a country where the entertainment industry is essentially non-existent. So to do that and to come to move to another country and to say goodbye, but kind of leave behind your culture and the way you eat and certain luxuries. I mean, Austria is a very rich and privileged country. It's weird. But really, I never came for any, I never came here to have a better life. I came here to advance my career. And I think it's not like there's been this big opportunity ever since I've come here that's kind of presented itself, and now I've had my big break. But I've definitely been able to focus on what I want to do and kind of get to know the industry here, get to know people, apply for jobs that are much more relevant to my career, and that has been great. Actually, I'm starting a new job tomorrow. I'm not sure I can tell you what it is about. I might drop a clue somewhere tomorrow. Tomorrow as in Wednesday the 6th of February, but I'll drop it maybe on Instagram. Oh, I've got Instagram now. I don't do a lot of YouTube videos anymore because they're a lot of work and, I want to focus on my writing, but I do a lot of Instagram now. So you should definitely go and check that out. Link is in as John Green's as the doobly do. But yeah, so I have a job that is in the realm of the entertainment industry, you could say, although it is not a writing position in any way. I am writing, however, for a project that I started in Austria still, that I think mentioned here and there, and that had a rocky start, but we're trying to get it off the ground, and that is really cool. It's my first paid writing gig, and then I've got my own projects going on, just a couple of spec things that I'm just working on for myself, or with an artist friend who's so amazing. She's so great. Mona Lloyd. I'm so sorry, Mona. I should mention her name. Mona Lloyd. She's an amazing artist. You can find her literally everywhere, I think. I should have asked her first. I'm gonna link to her art somethings, profiles and stuff, because you should check her out. So I'm working with her on something as well. And everything animated, by the way, and it's been great. But yeah, despite the fact that I'm working on all these things, it's still not easy. I mean, I think I'm lucky in that my love for my stories really drives me. Seriously, my characters, I love them so much, and I'm I have to do you justice. I want to do this perfectly, and I want to get this made. If my stories don't get made in any way, but specifically animation, I will be so annoyed because I think they have a lot of potential. And I'm working on that. But even so, it's really hard to do that next to a normal job, because you're tired, and and also I've been having to do all of this next to moving here. Kind of, you think you move once you've moved your stuff to another place, but it's not that easy. First of all, the whole moving process in general is not very easy. It gets it gets quite a bit harder when you have to move from one country to another, especially when they're I think driving distance is 2 days. And of course, effing Brexit is happening right now, and a lot of people thought I was crazy for coming here during Brexit. But I wanted to come here for I've wanted to come here for all my life, so I'm not gonna let stupid Brexit come in the way. And who knows what's gonna happen with that? I'm sure someone's gonna watch that in the future and gonna be like, oh, that poor girl, she had to leave the country right after, and that would really suck. Because do you know how much it costs to like transport like 20 boxes of Harry Potter merch to another country? It's very expensive. Which brings me to my next point, which is that like money is weird. I've been able to save money during the last few years just with jobs and stuff. And I used a lot of that money to come here, and now I have a bit left and I want to use it to like you know, pay artists to create art for my projects, for pitch Bibles and stuff. And, you know, also to like go places like Annecy or LA or something. But at the same time, like, it's weird because I'm, on the one hand, I feel very, very good about my decision of like kind of quitting normal life and doing art and like taking on weird jobs just to like get ahead in the entertainment industry, even though they don't pay so well. But at the same time, most of my friends from home, they have normal jobs and they make normal money and they can like afford stuff. And like, I get really bitter about this, and I really shouldn't, because it was my choice. I'm so privileged and so lucky to be able to move to England and be doing this thing. In comparison to so many other artists and writers who do want to do that, I get to do it. So I really, really shouldn't be so whiny and moaning all the time. So there have been things that have been hard, but I've also done really well, I think, in many other ways, and I should just stop being so whiny all the time and just, you know, continue to do this writing thing that I've come here to do. I do think I want to end this video on like a motivational note and kind of just give you a list of things that I want to do this year. So what I'm going to call these projects for you now is project 1, 2, and 3. Project 1 is the paid gig. So I'm definitely obviously going to continue developing project 1. This is not just on me, I'm working with an animation studio. Project 2 is pretty far along. That's the one I'm working on together with Mona. And we're currently working on a pitch Bible, so I can start pitching it, and that'll be really, really fun and exciting. And project number 3, I just recently started, and I don't think I'm going to focus on it so much at the moment, but I do want to at least manage to finish the treatment before June, because I think in June I want to go to Annecy if I can, if I have the money. And yeah, I don't know, I'm doing this, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you're working on anything creatively. I would love to kind of exchange and you know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be trying to make money off of that, but just like, if you're in any way a creative person, I would love to hear your struggles and your thoughts. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can like the video if you liked it, and you can subscribe if you want to see more of me in children's entertainment. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do more analytical videos, I think, and I'm going to be doing that once a month, and like kind of always beginning of the month. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and let's see how this goes, and I'm going to keep you updated. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.